Today's Bible reading will be found in Psalms chapter 52, 53, and 54. The steadfast love of God endures. To the choir master and maskil of David. When the Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul, David has come to the house of Achimelech. Why do you boast of evil, O mighty man? The steadfast love of God endures all the day. Right? God's love goes on forever. So we can trust in him when he tells us that he loves us and he will never leave us. Your tongue plots destruction like a sharp razor, you worker of deceit. Right? So what I'm getting from this is when God lets us know that that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So again, you must be very careful with the words that you're saying. You love evil more than good and lying more than speaking what is right. How many times have we in life lied more than we've told the truth, right? Sometimes we get caught in a cycle of just telling people what they want to hear instead of telling them the truth, right? That's still a lie. Verse 4, you love all words that devour, O deceitful tongue. But God will break you down forever. He will snatch and tear you from your tent. He will uproot you from the land of the living, right? In the end, right, when you've lived your whole entire life apart from God, in the end, he will uproot every single thing, right? Nothing from any man that's ever lived apart from God will stay. Everything will go. The righteous shall see and fear and shall laugh at him, saying, see the man who would not make God his refuge, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and sought refuge in his own destruction, right? Riches will not profit in the end, right? They just won't. But I am like a green olive tree, and also you cannot buy your way into heaven. Simple as that. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the steadfast love of God forever and ever. Trust in God, right? Put your hope in him. I will thank you forever because you have done it. I will wait for your name, for it is good in the presence of the godly, right? Can we wait for God? How long are we going to be able to wait for God? God lets us know that those who endure to the end will be saved, right? So let us endure. Psalms chapter 53, there is none who does good. To the choir master, according to Mahalath, a maskil of David, the fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, doing abominable iniquity. There is none who does good, right? Only a fool would say there is no God. The evidence is everywhere, right? But so many times they try to push out this information in schools and saying God doesn't exist, it's not a third, a random explosion happened here and there. No. Right? God is real. God made you, God made me, and he made everything in the earth. God looks down from heaven on the children of man to see if there are any who understand or who act wisely, who seek after God, right? God is looking down and he's seeing, is there anybody that actually understands anything? Is there anybody seeking me? Truly seeking my face, right? Is anybody actually walking with me even one day out of the week? Okay. They have all fallen away. Together they have become corrupt. There is none who does good, not even one. You know, I read in the Bible where it wrote that all our good works are still like filthy rags to God, right? So anything good that we do is still like filthy rags, so it's still dirty in God's sight, right? Nothing that we ever do will ever amount to what God did for us on the cross. Have those who work evil no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call upon God? There they are in great terror, where there is no terror, for God scatters the bones of him who encamps against you. You put them to shame, for God has rejected them. Oh, that salvation for Israel would come out of Zion, When God restores the fortunes of his people, let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad, right? People that don't follow God, they're going to be scared all the time, just anxious, not really knowing what's going to come in the end, right? You see how a lot of these people that are rich and have all this money, like, why are they still anxious, and why are they still like stressed out, and why do they want to, not continue with life? You might say, well, they have all this stuff, right? But in the end, there's still a big hole that still needs to get filled, and it only gets filled with God. Psalms chapter 54, the Lord upholds my life. To the choir master with the stringed instruments, a maskil of David. When the Ziphites went and told Saul, is not David hiding among us? Verse 1, O God, save me by your name and vindicate me by your might. O God, hear my prayer. Give ear to the words of my mouth, right? Pray to God. Keep praying, because God hears every single one of your prayers. For strangers have risen against me. Ruthless men seek my life. They do not set God before themselves, right? The Bible lets us know that, Proverbs 29, verse 25, that fear of man will prove to be a snare, right? But those who trust in the Lord are kept safe. So trust in God, and amen. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is the upholder of my life. He will return the evil to my enemies, and your faithfulness put an end to them. With a free will offering I will sacrifice to you. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me from every trouble, and my eye has looked in triumph on my enemies, right? And even if God doesn't deliver you out of your trouble right away, right? He's allowing you to go through what he's allowing you to go through for a reason, right? It's going to build something in you later on. But thank you for joining me in today's Bible readings, guys, and I will see you in the next one, God willing. Have a blessed one.